house.
Cool. We ready. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Welcome to 1’s podcast with Murph and Roy, the #1 podcast in the world, the #1 sports debate podcast in the world. Roy, week nine, man.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about, man. Just want to start off first. You know, I was drafted by the Oakland Raiders in 2009, and my introduction to the NFL, to an NFL organization, you know, I grew up on the East Coast, South Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida to be exact. And going to Oakland, California, it was, you know, a culture shock. You know, the Bay Area, they call it the Bay. You know, I'm from Tampa Bay area. And going over there and being able to, you know, be drafted to the Oakland Raiders, the rich history that the Raiders had. I didn't grow up knowing the history, but then when I got drafted, you end up learning the history of the organization and Al Davis and all that he's done to make the NFL become what it is today. With that being said, you know, never like to see coaches get fired, you know, for whatever reason, but I can say that it's the first time in NFL history that there's a black president, a black general manager, and a black head coach. So we got to give it up for the Oakland Raiders, man. Oakland Raiders. Well, Las Vegas Raiders now. Las Vegas Raiders
right,
now.
Las
You know, it's
Vegas.
the Las Vegas Raiders now, and you know they have the head coach Antonio Pierce and
Super Bowl champ with the Giants.
with the New York Giants, man. That was big. You know, he's the head coach. And then they have Champ Kelly as the general manager and Sandra Morgan as the president. She's actually the first black or African-American female president, you know. So we want to start our show off with that, with a little black history, because black history isn't just 1 month, it's year round. It's our culture, it's who we are, it's, you know, how we were born and raised, and, you know, the families that we come from, the ancestors that we come from, man. So salute to Mark Davis and what he's doing in that program. He even hired one of the first female presidents, and Amy Trask, who's a good friend of mine, dear to my heart. And so just wanted to start the show off. And also they won big, Roy.
Yeah.
They won big yesterday.
They won real big.
You know?
And, you know, Murph, man, that's a great tribute to the Raiders, stand-up organization. Man, I remember coming out there to Oakland, man, with you know.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I really seen a fan base just really, like, literally will go through the wall for their team.
Boy,
you know,
hey,
we got
Raiders
diehard
fan.
Bucks fans. Don't get me wrong, we all lifetime Bucks fans.
Yeah.
But it's another level.
I love the Bucks, but it ain't nothing like the Raider Nation, baby. Raider Nation, ain't nothing like it, man. Them Raider fans, man, you know, I love y'all. I'm actually gonna be doing a podcast with one of the Raiders, like one of their top podcasts with Raider fans, coming up here in the near future. So yeah, man, it's just, you know, the way that Al Davis and Mark Davis have, you know, changed the game for African Americans in the United States is just something to be said about that. And, you know, I'm forever indebted to the Davis family and really appreciate, you know, all that they do for. I know a lot of people talk about the Davis family, this and that, but as far as knowing them and knowing who they are as people, them some good folks, man. Them some good folks, man.
Definitely.
And then they give opportunities to not just blacks, but women, all races. Man, the history is just it's so rich and it's so deep and it's so long that they're continually moving the needle forward. So again, salute to them, man. So,
Absolutely.
But jumping right into it, man, what's our first topic today, Roy? What we got?
Well, there's a lot of great games that happened yesterday. I think we should start off with those Fly Eagles Fly, baby.
Oh,
Fly
man.
Eagles Fly,
Here you
baby.
go.
And
Here
them
you
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
Let's
man.
talk about it.
Oh,
Let's
man.
be about it.
Oh, man.
It was a lot of great themes in that game yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And it was definitely America's game of the week,
Yep.
as you know. And why? Because we had two great teams going at it. NFC East battle, division battle. Always gonna be a battle when you have
The
division
NFC
games.
East. Well, it
NFC
used to be the
East.
NFC least, not the move to the NFC East.
Yeah, man. You got teams. All the teams are playoff chances, right? Even the minus the Giants, but that's another story.
Yeah. I know the Giants. They gonna have to rebuild. I don't know what they gonna do with Daniel Jones.
Shout out to Daniel Jones, man. Unfortunate ACL injury. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing.
But,
yeah, never want to see anyone go down, but now they got an Tyrod Taylor on IR for 4 weeks. So I don't know who the third string quarterback.
DeVito's in there.
DeVito.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him. But hopefully he does well, and Saquon Barkley can get things going in the right direction over there. But back to the Cowboys Eagles.
Yes.
I started off, man. I like what I saw at the Cowboys. Even though they lost, I like what I saw at the Cowboys. They fought hard. Dak played well. He didn't turn the ball over. And they lost. Really, if the dig route is ran a little bit deeper by CD Lamb, he gets in, and we talking a different story today. So I mean, the margin of winning in the NFL it's a game of inches. So, I like what I saw. I think they need more from Tony Pollard. I think they need more from their run game. I think they do miss Ezekiel Elliott, and like I said, just like Roy, he's always talking about guys are washed up and they older, they trending downwards. Ezekiel Elliott was a great 1-2 punch for Tony Pollard, and now that he's not there, I think that's why their run game is suffering a little bit. But with that being said, man, hats off to the Eagles. Hats off to the Eagles, man. What you saw out there?
Man, I saw a lot of great offense, right? Eagles are so good. They can beat you in so many ways, right? If the running game's not going, they can put it on Jalen Hurts' back, and he can get it done through the air. And then we saw him a little gimpy yesterday with the knee injury.
Yeah, he got hit. Yeah, he got hit low. Was that a penalty? Should that have been a penalty?
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was a bang football play.
Yeah.
It wasn't egregious. It was just a freak of accident kind of play. That's something that happens every down in football.
It was good to see him pop up.
Yeah,
it was good to see him pop up.
So, but man, Jalen Hurts was able to lean on the run game a little bit because, of course, when he's not as mobile as he'd like to be, you have to lean on that running game. And they did a good job of that. With Swift.
Yeah.
And even Gainwell had a touchdown.
Gainwell popped out. I saw that.
Popped out. Yep. And they even got the other third string running back. He even got a few carries. So
yeah. And AJ Brown, his record got snapped. Got snapped. But I ain't here to give information, man. I'm here to debate. So will the Eagles win game 2 rematch against the Cowboys?
In Dallas, yes, they will.
No way.
They will. You know why?
No way. Why?
Because the Eagles defense, they let CeeDee Lamb do his thing, but everybody else Ferguson did pretty good.
Ferguson snapped.
He did pretty good. But other than that, Pollard, he had a halfway decent game. Who else? I can't even think of nobody else.
I like Dallas defense. I think Diggs being down is tough, but Gilmore played well, played decent. I mean, you got arguably the best receiver in the NFL currently in A.J. Brown, and I think the defense played well enough to win that game. And it was in the offensive hands at the end of the game, and they just didn't get it done.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you another reason they lost, Murph. Dallas, it was poor coaching. You know why? Because the head coach, they were down, I believe, 8 points. Was it 8? No, I think it was less than 10 points. But basically, in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, it was a 4th and goal, and he decided to go for it instead of kicking the field goal. I think they were down by 5, actually. Yeah, they were down by 5 because if you kick the field goal, then they're down 2, and then you come back, get a stop, and then a field goal could potentially win the game.
Yeah.
So when you don't get any points on that trip,
Now you
got to score a touchdown.
That was a questionable call. Down 28-23. They was down 23-28, and they were at the red zone. But what they did was, I mean, it still worked out because they were able to stop them from coming from basically having to go 99 yards. They went 3 and out, punted the ball back to them, and with a lot of penalties, I think the Dallas Cowboys had the ball from the 25-yard line. That first drive, the one when it was 23, it was from the 25-yard line and then score with penalties.
And did not score, right?
Yeah, did not score, yeah.
Right. So if you can get a field goal in that moment, you down 2. Now you don't need to score a touchdown to win. A field goal can win it.
But he also was. But as a head coach, what you think? You think
you trying
play
to win
for the
game?
win? You got to play for the win.
Yeah, but I'm down 5, Murph. You need a touchdown to win. Now, granted, you score a touchdown, you probably go up.
Yeah.
But you're not even up 3 points. So Philly get the ball, they can kick a field goal and win. So I guess what I'm saying
they'll still only be up by 8 if they did get a field goal.
No, I'm saying if they scored a touchdown, they were down by 5.
Yeah.
And they would have had to get a 2-point conversion to be up by 3.
Yeah.
Right? But Philly could have if they didn't get a 2-point conversion, Philly could have won it. Or if they did get it, they could have tied it and went to overtime. But I guess what I'm saying, either way, you reduce your chances of winning or going to overtime to give yourself a chance to win when you don't get any points in that situation.
Yeah, you make a great point, but also analytics, man. Analytics and these coaches, they go on with this analytic thing. True. The same thing happened with the Bucs versus the Bills. Last week, the Bucs were down by 14, and analytics said go for 2 when they went down
Bucs
by
versus
8.
Bills?
Yeah, last week, not this game, the previous week.
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo,
okay,
they were down by 14. They scored, and they went for 2 instead of just kicking a field goal, going down by 7, which will make them have to stop them and score and tie the game up.
Gotcha.
So they played for they got the 2-point conversion. So now they were down by 6.
Right.
So now when they score, if they scored again, they will kick a field goal and win.
Right.
But over history, if you're down by 14, you score and you kick the field goal. You know, and in history, what I'm saying is with the Eagles and Cowboys, when you're down by 5, you kick a field goal. Over history, over time, you kick a field goal, go down by 2, stop them, kick a field goal, win the game.
Right.
That's the history. But now with this analytics and all this AI information being pushed in front of them, they played
to the analytics.
They played to the analytics to actually score and win the game. Then
try to play defense
to stop them. So, catch-22, man. I still like the Cowboys to beat the Eagles in the rematch. I like the Cowboys to win at home in Jerry's World. I like them. I like the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, okay.
I do. Eagles look strong, but
bro, they could play a bad game and still win. That's how you know they're a good team. They can play a bad game and still win.
Yeah, true indeed.
Yeah.
Jumping into the next topic, man, we're gonna take one of your AFC picks. Chiefs Dolphins reaction in Germany. In another country.
First game,
9:30 a.m. I don't know about.
No, first game in Germany in NFL history. First game in Germany.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
First NFL regular season game.
With that being said, the Chiefs came out on top.
Yes, they did.
My Super Bowl pick, my MVP pick, Patrick Mahomes showed you why he's better than Tua. And it's just is what it is.
Yeah,
I don't care about. I mean, the numbers don't lie. He had a better quarterback percentage rating, and he won the game. At the end of the day, the game is all about wins and losses. Patrick Mahomes won the football game, and he's better than Tua. I've been saying it. He's the lead MVP race, and I'm not gonna step out there and say he's the GOAT. But he is the greatest of this time, of this era going on right now. Now, take Tom Brady out the equation. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL currently. And he's the MVP, leading the MVP race right now, currently in the NFL.
Let me see. I'll agree with you that Mahomes is leading the MVP race right now. Tua's still my pick, but when they went up head to head yesterday, Mahomes did win. But I'm gonna tell you why Mahomes won yesterday. It wasn't because he was that much better than Tua, because yesterday he wasn't that much better.
Yes, he was.
Than Tua. He only had 158 yards passing. How is that much better? The difference was he had 2 touchdown passes.
No, he had 185 yards passing.
185 yards passing?
Yes, and 2 touchdowns.
Okay, 185 yards passing and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, almost 200 yards.
185, less than 200 yards.
He went away to Germany to play a football game. He away from his family, all this. His family probably came out there with him. You got to get acclimated to the weather, playing in a different time zone, waking up different time. Of course, he ain't going to play your best.
Okay, less than 200 yards
Coming off the flu last week.
I'm going to tell you why they won.
He had to play like Jordan.
Chiefs defense is why they won. That's one of the top defenses in the league. They scored a touchdown.
Yeah, they did. They stripped it from Tyreek Hill.
What was the score? 14-21. What was the difference? Defense. Who had the better defense? The Chiefs. That's why they won. Travis Kelce, 2 catches. He was a no-show, right? And that was
what the Dolphins did then.
What the Dolphins did?
Yeah, because you picked them. You picked them to win this game.
Yeah, I did.
I know you did. I know you did.
Tyreek had a few drops. Tyreek had a few key drops.
What I've been saying, why I took A.J. Brown over him.
He had a few key drops. What A.J. Brown did yesterday. It ain't like he blew up the world yesterday.
Yeah, Dallas defense strapped game.
Okay, and so did the Chiefs with Tyreek. So you're not going, bro, out of 17 games, you going to have a couple bad games, bro. That's just the way it is. So when it comes to Tyreek, like I said, he had a couple key drops. The Chiefs did a good job of limiting that running game because they do a lot of that 49ers run scheme, outside stretch plays, zone scheme. They were able to limit that and force Tua to beat them. And the defense, man, the DBs on the Chiefs, they were really able to get in the Dolphins receivers' face, jam them at the line, mess up the timing, because the Dolphins has a really timing offense, right? So if the timing is off, then that's going to lead to overthrows. And
if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best when you play the best. That's the period. That's the bottom line. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best when you play the best. Tua did not play better than Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes, with a lesser caliber receiver crew, got it done. Got the job done.
I told you why.
Got the job done.
They got a better defense.
No.
That's why they won that game.
Because
they didn't win it on offense.
Yes, they did. They won it because Patrick Mahomes played better than Tua. That's what happened.
He had less than 200 yards.
And
that was not the difference in the game. The difference in the game was that
he
defense.
also had a less quarterback rating than him as well. And
again, defense.
But that doesn't mean that. But you said Tua was leading MVP race.
No, I said he was my MVP pick. Yes, that's what I said.
At the time, that was 2 weeks ago where you said
Patrick Mahomes. I just gave you credit.
And I appreciate giving me credit, but I'm just readdressing the fact that I said Patrick Mahomes is going to win the MVP, and he's better than Tua. He's better than Tua. Everybody was, when he scored 70 points, when he was going crazy, leading the league in yards, all that. I said, man, y'all just chill. It's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes steady winning ball games. They 7-2, and they going, man, I don't see anybody beating the Chiefs. If the Dolphins couldn't do it, and the Eagles couldn't do it last year, I don't see nobody beating the Chiefs.
I'm going to tell you who's going to do it.
No.
Joe Burr.
No.
Let's go. Joe Burr going to do it. You seen what he did to Bills last night? Let's get it.
Man, Joe Burr ain't getting past.
Joe Burr finna knock him off.
Joe Burr's not getting past Lamar Jackson. Period.
First of all,
Joe Burr's not getting past Lamar Jackson.
What if Lamar got to play the Chiefs first?
That's a tough one. 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 But Lamar gonna win that division, so it's gonna have to be Ravens and Bengals. They're gonna play inside the division first.
Yeah.
And Lamar gonna beat Joe Burr, so he ain't even gonna. We're not even worried about Joe Burr.
He's like that.
We're not even worried about. We're not even worried about him.
He made it to the Super Bowl, and he gonna make it again.
and lose if he do.
No, he's
Well, he
not.
not gonna make it because Patrick Mahomes, like I said, is going back-to-back championships. Y'all heard it first here on 1’s podcast. Y'all heard it here first. He's gonna win back-to-back championships, and that's gonna be his third. And then he gonna go chase Brady down.
Man, they're not gonna beat
Yes.
Joe Burrow in the AFC.
Yes.
And you can book that. So, all right, moving on to the next topic, Murph. What we got, bro?
Next topic. Oh, Bucks Texans.
Texans.
Bucks
Wow.
Texans.
Wow, C.J. Stroud.
Bucks Texans.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead,
my
go ahead.
C.J. Stroud, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, MVP.
So
Rhodey.
you had him, you had Stroud. I had Richardson. My guy got hurt.
Yeah, your guy got hurt.
So
which he's a
unfortunately-
Gator, and unfortunately he got hurt.
Yeah.
But yes, I rolled with C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud, and he did it to my Bucks, and it's upsetting.
Ain't no way the Bucks should have lost that game. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. No way, Bucks, Carlton Davis, y'all boys. I know Dean got hurt.
Dean got hurt.
No
That's
way
big.
we should have lost that game. I mean, you had a backup running back kicking field goals. Come on, Bucks Nation. We better than
How
that.
you say his last name?
Goomba Wale.
Goomba Wale. Man, hey, but besides them not, I understand they should not have lost the game, but it was a good game though.
It was a very good
It was a
game.
great game. It was a great game. Mike Evans punched when Trey Palmer caught the dig, fumbled the ball. Mike Evans punched the ball out, get the ball back.
They moved the ball back, saying it was offensive player couldn't advance on the
Yeah. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. But C.J. Stroud, he did, and even Baker played well.
Yeah.
He played. He
yeah,
threw for almost 400 yards. Threw 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Otten scored. The tight end scored twice. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he did score twice, I believe.
And then they
think he
took
did.
one. They robbed Mike on one. They robbed Mike Evans on one touchdown where he jumped up, caught the ball, and was down at like the 1-inch yard line.
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing I like that Baker does do, the thing I like that he does well is when he's scrambling, like he'll run and try to pick up the first down.
Yeah, he gonna put his body on the line.
He gonna put his body on line for the team.
Right.
Now, what I wish Baker would do is keep his eyes downfield.
Right.
Like, bro, you got receivers, man. Like, don't just put your head down and run the ball and
check down.
Yeah, check. I mean,
Check
throw
down,
to your check
Charlie.
down. Throw it downfield. Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott last night, Jalen Hurts last night. Those guys, when they scrambling and they getting out of the pocket, they still make throws downfield. It's a scramble drill.
Right.
And he does not do a good job of keeping his eyes downfield and throwing on the run. And that's one thing I think that he needs to improve on. If Baker does that and improves on that, he going to be dangerous. And I see them still, even though the NFC South is a weaker division, I can still see the Bucs. It's still in contention. The Atlanta Falcons lost yesterday to the Minnesota Vikings. That's a crazy story with Kirk Cousins going down and Josh Dobbs coming from Arizona Cardinals.
The same week.
The same week. He got traded on Tuesday, showed up Wednesday at practice.
And playing Sunday.
And played on Sunday because the quarterback who they had there got hurt.
Right.
And he leads them back to a victory over Atlanta Falcons at the last minute.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a lot of good ball going on. But one thing, I'm saying about Baker, the Bucs Texans reaction, the defense played well in the beginning, and then it kind of slacked off. But it's an overall team game, man. So I'm not going to blame the offense, not going to blame the defense.
So now, is it the Bucs defense to blame, or is it because C.J. Stroud is like that?
Both.
No, it can't
Both.
be both.
It got to be both,
How
man.
it's
It got to
both?
be
It's
both.
one or the other.
It's got to
You
be
gotta
both.
Pick a side.
It's got to be both because the D played bad, and
Nah,
C.J.
it's both.
Stroud is like that. I got him as the MVP. I'm not saying Bucks got one of the best defenses in the NFL, especially on stopping the run.
Oh, they got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they top ranked defense against the run.
But you got to speak truth to power. Our Bucks secondary is not like that. The run D is like that, but not the secondary. So if the truth be told, that's when we got killed by C.J. Stroud. So, I mean, just call a spade a spade. Oh, yes.
You know, man.
When you got a rookie throwing over 400, almost 5, I mean, what is it, 450? How much passing yards he had?
470, I think. Broke a record.
Just under breaking record.
Yeah.
Bro, like
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns. Like, the secondary, we got to get better. We got to use the draft, get some young DBs in there. You know, no disrespect to Dean, and he was hurt. That probably was another issue.
That's an issue. That's a big issue.
Carlton Davis. You know, Jamar Chase just came out and said you one of the best DBs he done played against, right? And so that's saying a lot about you. So in those situations,
so what you saying? He got to step it up.
He got to step it up.
He got to step it up.
I mean, just ain't no disrespect, bro. I got to call it like I see it.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
Stand on it. You know, stand on it.
So I'm gonna ride with the Bucs, but at the same time, you know, when the defense plays well enough where we should win the game, we got to execute at the end, man. So I will say C.J. Stroud is obviously their franchise quarterback, but the Bucs secondary is why we lost that game, okay? As opposed to C.J. Stroud, which again I can't take nothing away from the young kid. He's balling, but we just got to do better in the secondary.
I like C.J. Stroud. He playing better, way better than Bryce Young. Look like Carolina.
Better.
Carolina should have took C.J. Stroud over Bryce Young.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like.
Facts.
So, I mean, hey, Bucks. Who we got this week coming up? We got Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
We got the Titans.
Who you like?
I like the Bucks.
Definitely.
I like the Bucks over the Titans at home. I believe against the Titans, that'll be a good one for us to bounce back. You know, like I said, the Bucs defense is really good against the run. So, and you already said Derrick Henry is washed up. So since he's washed up, that means he should have a big game.
What he gonna do? What he gonna do against the Bucs?
He ain't gonna do nothing against our Bucs.
Okay, all right now. Okay,
He ain't gonna do nothing against them Bucs. That's one thing I do know. He ain't gonna do nothing against them.
He ain't gonna have over 80 yards rushing. Book it.
I mean, that's a lot of yards.
Yeah. He ain't washed. He like that. He like that. All right, so moving into the next topic, man, we got I mean, we kind of touched on C.J. Stroud, so I kind of know.
Yeah, who your rookie of the year pick?
I kind of know who your rookie of the year pick is.
I'm going with C.J. Stroud.
You going to see like we said before too. Mine was Anthony Richardson. He got hurt, so obviously he can't be in the conversation because he's hurt. But man, he was going to open some
I don't know, man. I don't know. This man just set a rookie record. Roy threw 5 touchdowns against a top-ranked defense.
Bro,
top 10 defense in the NFL, threw 5 touchdowns, 470-some yards.
Did you see what Anthony Richardson was doing, putting that team on his back?
Yeah, but it was a lot of running, though. A lot of running.
Yeah.
A lot of running. I think one game he threw 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Pocket passer. I'm going to say that. C.J. Stroud's a pocket. He's not going to beat you with his legs. He's going to beat you with his arm.
And he'll win the rookie of the year this year.
Well, okay. So since my pick isn't healthy, I like that boy Addison out of Minnesota. That boy Addison is a dog.
He a dog, but he ain't nothing like he a Chihuahua when it's compared he a Chihuahua when it's compared to C.J. Stroud. Because C.J. Stroud is a grown man out there.
I mean, it's not going to help his case because he don't have Kirk Cousins. You know, I will say that. But
he got Dobbs now.
Yeah, Dobbs still got to get acclimated with his receivers. He less than a week into that system. But, man, yeah, Addison, he made the 49ers look like, man, as a rookie. So the way he runs his routes, the way he gets open, he creates a lot of separation for his quarterback. And that makes the quarterback's life easier when you have that much separation. And just his skill and his precision coming out of USC.
Yeah.
So look out for that kid. I'm not saying he's going to win a rookie of the year, but I think anybody outside of C.J. Stroud, he has a good chance.
Yeah, even over Tank Dell. Well, Tank Dell plays with him.
Yeah.
I know you like Downs out of Indianapolis.
Yeah, Downs is pretty good. You know, he left the game with a knee injury. It's a lot of good rookies, man. A lot of rookie quarterbacks that's starting on teams right now. And I think it bodes well. In college, you got these pro systems and these spread offenses, and you see the NFL going to a little bit more spread.
No, they're not, Roy. They're not going spread. They're not going spread.
3 receiver sets, 4 receiver sets.
Yeah, that's been happening.
Look at the Bengals. They in shotgun 3 receivers the whole game.
Every NFL team, this is what the difference is.
Look at the Eagles. They in 3 receiver sets the whole game. 2.
Every NFL team goes on the center. In college, they don't go on the center. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. That's the biggest difference. That's the biggest difference. That's why it's amateur football.
So hold on.
NCAA,
the Bengals are mostly
yeah.
in shotgun.
Yeah, but they go under center too and run the ball.
Yeah, but they're mostly in shotgun. 80% of the game they in shotgun.
I wouldn't say 80%. I wouldn't say 80% because they play action. They play action a lot. They play action a lot.
Bro,
they play action, roll Burrow out, get them going.
Bro,
you can go.
Okay, 70 to 80% of the game they in shotgun. 70 to 80%.
Yeah, and college is 100%.
Not 100, but
it's 100%. Them boys don't never go on the center. Them boys don't. Them boys don't never go on the center. They don't never get on the center.
But you get what I'm saying, Murph. What I'm saying is
nobody is imitating college. I just want that to be understood.
Bro, you don't see I formation. You don't see that too much these days, bro.
Yes, you do. You do still see our formation. You still see, and that's why the Miami Dolphins are still doing good. They still go two backs in the backfield. They still have an offset fullback.
Yeah, that's
they have
the
a tight end
system. But
I'm
you
saying
go outside
49ers as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna run the ball. You got to get up on the center and run the ball.
10 years ago, it was I formation, single back.
No, it was not.
Now it's a lot more spread offenses.
No, it was not. 10 years ago, I was playing, and we was in 3 wide, 4 wide sets a lot of the games.
So now you going.
Now we was in 12 personnel, 21 personnel.
You're contradicting yourself.
What you know? I'm saying that.
You saying most of the game we was in spread 3-4 receiver. You just said that.
No, I'm saying that's what I mean. Like college emulates the pros. At least they need to. I don't understand why college coaches don't emulate the NFL. That's why college coaching is so terrible.
Here's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of terrible coaches, and that's why you see the same coach win year after year after year after year because college coaching is terrible.
So why are these rookies coming in more pro ready? Why? Explain that.
That's just evolution of a player.
Evolution. Okay. All right.
I mean, you got YouTube. You got think about it.
Nah, it's evolution.
It is evolution. Think about this.
Nah, it's YouTube. He just said YouTube is why they ready now, y'all.
Yeah. All right. Now let me. When we was 14, 15 years old, guess what we had? We had Black Planet. That was it. We ain't had nothing, y'all. Who remember Black Planet? Like that's all we had. We didn't have social media. We didn't have access to see. So
that's the reason why they coming in pro ready? Because of YouTube?
Gold feet right now. Training all the top receivers going into the NFL, man. They have taken the craft of developing players, wide receivers, running backs, DBs, and they've perfected it. They've molded it like gold. They put it in the fire. That's why they call gold feet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, those guys are coming in because, like, when I was in high school, I never knew about a ladder drill. I didn't know what ladder drill was. You got kids at 4, 5 years old doing ladders.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Your son alone, like, started training 5, 6 years old because information, you know what I'm saying, the internet, you know, everybody start seeing like we could never start no podcast back in the day when we was 15, 16 years old. We could never do that, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Never. We could never do that. So now with the information age and then being able to, man, kids right now, they're addicted to YouTube. It's so much stuff on YouTube and there's so many good things on YouTube as well. It's workout videos, all that. So these kids are starting to train at a younger age more. I'm not saying that kids didn't train back in the day at a younger age, but they're training, instead of just training with their mama and their daddy, they actually could go on and see, oh, dang, let me do this drill. Let me do that drill. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's making players coming in better. Okay. They're coming into college better. The college coaches ain't always making them better either. Okay, so
you saying YouTube and information or what have you. I'm saying these college systems are running pro-style offenses and pro-style systems. So, okay, for example, look at Ohio State. You got Jackson Smith-Njigba, you got Olave, you got Garrett Wilson. All them boys came out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
Then you got Marvin Harrison Jr. coming right behind them boys in this coming up draft.
That's because they got good players. That don't mean the system.
Bro, these guys coming in immediately. Now, I will agree with you. The training is better. The information is better. I will agree with you on that. But at the same time, you can't discount the fact that the systems that they're going into are getting these guys ready quicker than they was before in previous eras. So when you look at, again, Ohio State and what they're doing with those receivers over there, man, you got to give them credit. Look at Alabama. They put out running backs,
receivers. You named 2 of the top college teams in the country. I'm talking about college as a whole. I'm talking about college as a
But
whole.
those are colleges.
That's what I'm
Those are
saying.
universities.
It ain't. It's not the programs, bro. It's not the programs, dog. It is evolution of time and where we at in this day and age of information. That's what it is, bro. Everybody's getting better. Everybody's getting better because they got access to information to get better.
Everybody does not come in this league pro ready, right?
Huh?
But you got. What you mean, huh? Some people not ready right away, but you got.
Yeah, that's good. That's always gonna be.
Right, but you have more players today than back then that are coming in pro ready. That's all I'm saying. My bad. Like a
I
CJ
don't know.
Stroud, like a.
So you telling me Cam Newton when he came in the league 10 years ago that he wasn't ready?
He was
So
an
what you
outlier.
saying?
He was an
No,
outlier.
outlier.
He start who before Cam Newton? He
Mike
was,
Evans came in. Who else you want to say
no,
before?
Mike Evans came in after.
But I'm saying he 1,000-yard receiver. What you mean? There's other quarterbacks that done came in and
There's more. I'm saying more. Those were outliers.
RG3 was one that came in and played and had impact on his team his rookie
You
year.
have the outliers, but like I said, there's more. I said more. I didn't say none. I said more.
You can't name that many good rookies, Roy.
Right now,
No, you can't.
I just Stroud.
That's one.
Who else? Tank Dell.
That's a receiver.
Addison.
Those are receivers. Yeah. So so that's three
Stroud
players.
is not a receiver.
Those are three receivers. That's
Stroud
three
is not a
receiver-
receiver.
I
CJ
mean,
Stroud
that's
is
what I'm
not a
saying. A
receiver.
quarterback and two receivers. So you saying there's more. It's not like the whole NFL is all got starting rookies on their team. And rookies ain't starting like that. It's the big leagues. It's the big boy leagues, right?
O'Connell
It's
from the
big
Raiders.
boy leagues.
O'Connell's a rookie from
It's
the
the
Raiders.
big
What he
boy
did
league.
yesterday? O'Connell. He
It's the
won the
big boy
game.
league.
O'Connell
Man,
from the Raiders.
he's gonna be just
Now
like
what? Now what?
just like Brock Purdy.
Just like Brock Purdy.
Just like Brock Purdy. What Brock
about
Purdy doing
Josh
right now?
Downs? What about Josh
What Brock Purdy
Downs?
doing right now?
Josh Downs.
What Brock Purdy doing right now?
Josh Downs.
Man, Josh
Oh.
Downs ain't doing that. He got a few
right,
catches,
okay.
few yards.
All right.
Woo-woo. Like, all I'm saying is our players coming in more ready to play
Yes.
in the NFL, yes, but it's not because of college. It's not because of college, dog. It's not because of college, bro.
It's because of training they do on their own. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it's training, bro.
Okay,
It's the
all
training they do
So
on
you
their
said
own.
it's all training and no college. That's what you just said.
I didn't say no college. I said it's
You
not
said it's
because.
not because
You
of
said it's because of college. Because of college, these guys are coming in
Okay.
more pro ready. It's not because of college, bro.
It's not
because
because of college. Okay.
bro, these kids that are in high school, it's gonna be eventually it's gonna change that. They need to probably change the
And
rules.
it's high school kids coming into college mode, college ready.
Yes, and I think just like NBA used to have go straight out of high school, just like MLB,
The
NFL,
NFL should go straight from high school.
bro, these players are getting better younger. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not because of college. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
So hold on.
That kid
you think
that
the
just
kid's
came,
body's ready to take on a
I'm
NFL
not saying that. I'm not
athlete?
saying it's gonna be case by case scenario. It's gonna be case by case scenario. It's really gonna be the mindset. It really ain't gonna be the body. I believe some of these kids will be able to. There's some of these kids, bro. Some of these kids is running 4.2s coming out of high school, running 9.9 right now. High school running 9.9, and you
Yeah.
telling me he running at 9.9? Ain't nobody in NFL running at 9.9. It's kids in high school doing that.
Tyreek ain't running none.
Nah, Tyreek ain't breaking 10.
Tyreek
bro.
ran track
Tyreek
over the
ain't
summer,
breaking 10.
and
Tyreek
he-
ain't.
and he was
If
riding.
he probably right at 10-1,
He was
10-1,
riding.
10-2. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These kids these kids is evolving, bro. They getting better, dog. They getting better. I can't say that it's
A-Chain,
all coaching.
he
I
a
think it's
rookie.
got a lot to do with information. You know what I'm saying? He's sliding.
A-Chain is sliding.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Rookie.
I'll put it like this. Even if you don't go straight out of high school, it might be one and done. One and done. One and done. Why not?
Could be, yeah.
Why
Could
not?
be.
All right, we're going to change on subjects, man. We're going to jump on. We're going to do a little basketball. We're going to switch it up, do a little basketball. Going to have two of our basketball analysts,
Savants.
experts. We're going to have two of our experts come on, BC and Trig. We got
Good morning.
we got
Good
B-
morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, BC. What's happening,
I see you
man?
got that 23 in the back.
Yeah, you see, you got
Oh,
that
this
Jordan
one?
up there.
This one? You talking about which 23?
Oh, you
Is that
hiding
Bron?
now. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You talking about that one?
Oh, yeah, 23. Yeah, 23.
This one right here?
Oh, Lord.
And you got the other 23 in the back, too.
Oh,
yeah.
this one here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the other 23 in the back.
That's before I knew better. That's before I knew better. Hey, when
Yeah,
you
you
know
can't-
better, when you know better, you do better, right?
Oh, you know
We
better,
was
you
all
do better.
man. We grew up on MJ, baby.
Okay, I'm glad you know Trick the truth teller.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
So
about it.
let's get right into it.
viewers,
So what we so we
Trey,
good.
we back.
So look, so what we gonna do now? It's a hot topic, man. It's all over the internet. It's all over talk shows. It's in your barbershops, man. It's probably the number one debate out there in America, probably in the world. Jordan versus LeBron, the GOAT debate. That's where we at. That's what we're getting into right now. And I'm gonna let y'all go first. Go ahead, BC Trig. Trig, you wanna go? Go ahead, Trig.
Let BC go. I go first. BC, you want me to go
Go
first? So
ahead,
you
go
go.
ahead,
Go
BC.
ahead, Trick.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
I'll
Trick.
start
Go
it
ahead.
off. I'll
We
start it
gonna
off.
just
I'll start it
Okay,
off.
go
we
ahead.
gonna
Okay, go, Murph.
compliment one
Look,
another.
I'll start it
I would
off.
We gonna
like,
compliment one
I would like
another.
for Murph to go, then I go, then
N-
you, Roy, go, then BC go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Hey man, well, I grew up a Jordan fan. I think we all grew up Jordan fans. And at the end of the day, the greatest of all time, that's what that GOAT stands for, GOAT. Greatest of all time has got to be Michael Jordan. It's got to be
Tell
Michael
him why,
Jordan.
Murph. Tell him why, Murph.
Well, one, we just start with the 6 rings.
Ooh.
We'll
that's
just
a
start
big
with the
one.
6 rings. We'll just start there. He's
Big
won
6.
6 championships. Not only did he win 6 championships, he did a three-peat. He won 1, won 2, won 3. When he played baseball, came back, won 1, won 2, won 3. In this era, these kids that are born now that are 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, they have not seen a three-peat in their lifetime. They ain't seen it. They ain't seen it. You even go older than that because Jordan's last championship was 97, 98. It's 2023. So let's just say 2000. So you born in from 2000 and up. You never seen a three-peat. It's so hard to go back to back to back. It's so hard to win 3 championships in a row. It has not been done since Michael Jordan. And the one who has seen it is LeBron. So I'm gonna start there. Y'all go ahead, take the flow. Whoever we all want to go.
First of all, I just want to say you are absolutely positively 100% wrong. There has been a three-peat since Michael Jordan. It's called Kobe and
Thank you.
Shaq with the same
Thank you.
coach that coached Michael Jordan. His name would be Phil Jackson. That's your argument? Can I get into mine? Is it my turn?
Go ahead. Well,
Well, Trey, it was the same coach though. It was the same coach.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
same
Go
coach.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it
Hold
even
on,
with that? That
right?
was early 2000s. So still, kids
You said
that's born in
Michael Jordan
20
hasn't
years
been a-
old, 2003. Even if you born in 2000,
There
you
has
was
Smart
you
watch
was
it.
you was you was in diapers. You ain't know what's going on.
There has been a three-peat since Michael Jordan, which was Kobe and Shaq, with the coach
Has
that
there been
coached.
2 of them?
No, there's
Okay.
only been one. Since then.
Okay. All right. Now go ahead. Go ahead.
Now let me get it. You say you was going to give me a few minutes. I want to break everything down for you. Okay. Now, LeBron. Let's get into LeBron. LeBron is we look at LeBron as a pass first person, right or wrong. Right or
You
wrong,
said
pass first.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
He's
LeBron.
definitely a pass first. He's definitely
Okay,
they
when you
that's
look
what
at
they
LeBron,
say.
he came in here. It baffles me that he's a pass first, but he was the youngest player to ever touch 5,000 points, 10,000 points, 20,000 points, 30,000 points,
Every
and
mark.
also the all-time leading scorer over Michael Jordan. Now, the other day you said that LeBron James passed Michael Jordan with more games, right? That's what you said, Murph, right?
you got the flow, man. Because if I take the flow, I'm going.
Oh, LeBron, okay, I'm gonna just go through mine.
Go through
LeBron James
your.
passed Michael Jordan with more games than Michael Jordan, but he also passed him with less shots. So he had more games than Michael Jordan, but he passed him with shooting less shots. LeBron James shoot a better field goal percentage than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan shoots 49%. LeBron shoots 32%. Um, Michael Jordan shoots 49% and 32 from the three. LeBron shoots 51% and he shoots 34% from the three. That will knock off your argument to say that Jordan is a better shooter than LeBron. Now let's get into some more stats. Michael Jordan has never beat Larry Bird. Michael Jordan
Never.
has never
Never.
beat Larry Bird.
Never.
But we
I'm
talking
just
Jordan
going.
and LeBron, or we talking Larry Bird and Jordan and
We
LeBron?
still just saying that he's never beat. It's people that he's never beaten before.
Well, hold on. Let's keep it between
LeBron
Jordan
has
and
beat
LeBron.
LeBron has beat every great player in his era.
Okay,
Has he
I'm
not?
keeping it
Michael
between
Jordan did beat Larry
LeBron.
Bird.
What
What
year
are you
did he
talking
beat
about?
Bird? What year did he beat Bird?
Hold on. Let me go because Murph said that I got 3 minutes.
He
Okay,
did beat
now
he
let's
did he
go
did
down.
beat Larry Bird though. I don't care what you're talking about.
Okay, Michael Jordan has never beat Larry Bird in a playoff
Yes, he
series
has.
ever. Now we're
No, he
gonna go
hasn't.
to Michael Jordan's finals when he won in 91, 92. Excuse me, 1990, 91 and 92. He played against the Lakers. They only had Magic Johnson. That's the year he announced he had
Oh my
HIV.
gosh.
I have to break down my
Oh my
soliloquy, sir.
gosh.
Oh, go ahead, Trey.
The Portland Trailblazers, who had Portland
Clyde.
Trailblazers had Danny Ainge, Clyde
Clyde
Drexler,
Drexler.
Kevin Duckworth, Cliff Robinson, and Terry Porter. None of them averaged over 20 points a game. He played, and again, he played the Phoenix Suns. That was probably his best competition, the Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, etc. Then they like to tell you people that Michael Jordan played, won 3 finals, then he played again, and he didn't lose. Guess what? In 1993, in 94, 95, Michael Jordan came back. Guess what? He lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to
Bro,
the
he
Orlando
can't.
Magic. In Game
Orlando
7,
Magic. Thank you.
I don't want to hear why he lost. I'm telling you that
Right.
Michael Jordan
He won number 45. Hold on, for all
You
the
have
kids
to
that's out there, the reason why Michael Jordan why y'all see 45 on some of his shoes is because he came fresh off the diamond. He came right off of the baseball field.
We
Man,
don't
he
care
came
about
in.
that. We
LeBron
don't
plays
care.
in this. Hello, LeBron
He
plays
took a
in
break.
this and the number 6 jersey. He's won in both. He's won in 23 and 6. I
Why
don't
he
care
wore
about
23? Why LeBron
I-
wore 23? Why did LeBron wear number 23, Trey?
Why he
Trey, the
Because he
truth
was a
teller.
triple-double.
Trey, the
Why-
truth
why-
teller. Why did he wear
I
23?
don't care that he wears
Because he
Michael
look
Jordan.
up to the
number.
GOAT.
I'm talking about-
Yeah, come on.
I don't care about that.
You the
He-
Go
truth
ahead,
teller.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, you got the floor.
Go
older
ahead.
than Michael Jordan. So of course he liked Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the best until LeBron came. Now let me finish. Okay, so he lost. Michael Jordan came back, y'all. Don't ever forget this. He lost in Game 7 to the Orlando Magic, and he got stripped for the game winner. Nick Anderson or Dennis Scott, I can't remember which one, ripped Michael Jordan. He coming down.
It was
never
Nick.
heard of
It was
them.
Nick.
Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott. I never heard of them.
Okay, that's one. Now,
Hey, Trey, you
what
got to
did-
talk into the mic. You got to talk into the mic, Trey.
What
Yeah.
did the Chicago
better.
Bulls do in 1993 and 94 when Michael Jordan left and went to play baseball, which he couldn't play baseball, but he went to play baseball? What did they do? They went to the Eastern Conference Finals without Michael Jordan.
But they
This
couldn't win
team.
it all.
Now,
They couldn't win it
I'm
all.
still going. Please let me go. Okay, now let me break down the Cleveland Cavaliers. When LeBron James leave the Cleveland Cavaliers, guess what they are? They're a lottery pick. They
The
get
worst
Kyrie,
team in the league.
the sorriest team in the NBA. He goes to the Miami Heat. They go to 4 straight finals and lose 2 and win 2. Okay. He leaves the Miami Heat. They go back down to nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When LeBron leaves the team, they tank. When LeBron plays on that team, they go straight to the finals. Now we're gonna
No,
That's not true.
No.
That's
the
not true.
Lakers did not go straight to the finals every year since he's been there. So that is definitely not true.
The Lakers.
Huh? Yeah,
LeBron got
yeah.
year 1. They won the finals in year 2.
They lost the first year. Did they win the finals last year?
Hey.
No.
They won
No.
year 2 though.
No, LeBron
They
is
won year 2.
You just said when LeBron on the team, he go to finals every year. You just said that.
Listen, he went to 8 straight finals. So I'm just speaking upon when he was in his prime. LeBron is no longer in his prime. So if you want to,
Oh, he's not in his prime. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, he is in his prime, but we're talking about your prime age of your life. 38 isn't considered your prime. 30. When you're the oldest
years
player in the
old.
league, you're not considered in your prime.
I get what
the
you're
oldest
saying.
player in the league.
And also,
averages 30.
Trey, I want to let you know that he came back during the season and helped them get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Just
Right,
just
but
so
they
you
didn't
know
win
that.
it though.
And that was
Just so,
They
you,
didn't win.
just so you know
No,
that.
no.
Don't
Wait,
do
It
that,
wasn't a
Trey.
full season.
Don't do that, Trey.
It wasn't
He
a full
came back
season.
in March.
At the end of the
Lewis
season.
Murph.
Thank you.
He
Murph,
came back in March. He
When
came
they
back in
went-
March.
Yep.
That's a lot of time. March, April,
No,
May,
come
June.
on,
Bro,
No.
that's not a full season, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Show me a full season where he played in the
The
final.
1993, 94
Wait,
season.
can I say
That he
something? So
played?
you telling me? Can I talk?
No.
So you telling me a guy come back with fresh legs, ain't touched the court all season,
No,
get a month to get in shape, and you can't
listen,
get your
90
guys to the finals?
DC,
Bro,
hold
it
on.
take a lot of time for a team to gel, bro. That's a whole season.
Oh, nah, it take a lot of time. You just played
Hold
with
on.
this team. You played with this team for 3 seasons. You just won 3 trips.
It's
What
not
you
the
mean
same as that
second
team,
time?
BC.
Listen to me.
I'm gonna let you go
93,
ahead. Go ahead.
93, 94. Michael Jordan didn't play at all. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. He came back the next season, halfway through the season, wearing 45. What do you say? Will I come back like Jordan wearing the 4-5? Is not to play
Yeah.
games with you. Yeah,
Facts.
that. He came back the next season, halfway through the season, wearing 45. He went. That's when they lost to the Orlando Magic. The year before, they lost to the New York
Okay,
Knicks.
Trig, that's been 3 minutes, Trig. I gave you a
Go
turn.
ahead, BC. Oh yeah,
No, my turn.
No, go
Yeah,
Murph.
go
Go
ahead,
Roy.
jump
Go
on,
Roy.
Roy.
Go Roy.
Yo, no, Roy. Hey, no, you
had
you
your
got
3
your
minutes,
time.
Trig.
You got your time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You got 5 minutes. Go ahead, Roy. Roy
Okay,
up.
so I'm gonna just read a few stats, BC and Trig. You already know where I'm going with it. Okay. Well, Murph talking about 6 titles. He is 6-0 in the finals. 6-0. You want to know what LeBron's record is? You want to know what it is?
Talk to him,
It's
Roy.
a losing record. It's 4-6, right? You know that, right? 4-6. Okay, so you got a losing record in the finals versus 6-0. Let me tell you another stat.
Jordan never got swept.
In the finals, never got swept. Never got swept.
Go ahead. Keep going.
yeah.
My bad. I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay, he got 6 finals MVPs. How many LeBron got? 4. He has 5 league regular season MVPs. LeBron has 4. He got him and LeBron are tied with All-Star MVPs. Defensive Player of the Year. He has 1. How many does LeBron have? 0.
How many Jordan got, Roy?
1. How many
Hey,
LeBron got?
we good on the
0.
ad lib.
Okay.
Hey,
So
stop
then,
ad-libbing. Stop ad-libbing.
let's talk about points title. You say, he do got the most points in the league history. He played 20-something years. I mean, if Jordan played 20-something years, he got 10 points titles.
10 scoring titles.
10 scoring titles.
How many LeBron got?
1. He
Okay.
got 1.
Okay.
So when you look at the accolades, let me add up the total accolades. Jordan has 37 accolades. How many does LeBron have? 18. Wow. So when
You got
look
dunk
at the
contest
GOAT,
accolades in
hold on.
there.
I have my time. I'm gonna give y'all your time.
Please, respectfully.
So look, when you talk about the GOAT, you got to talk about accolades, which includes rings. Okay, he got some shoes called 6 rings. It's called 6 rings. One of his shoes for a reason. He got 6 rings. So until LeBron gets 6 rings, how can he be the GOAT? Now he number 2 of all time. I'm not saying that. But
You asked me a question.
GOAT,
Hold on. He finished.
GOAT
Let him finish.
needs to have his respect. Put some respect on his name. Michael
Put some
Jordan.
respect on Michael Jordan's name.
His airness. He was the first
First Space Jam. First everything.
Come on, man. He was the biggest. When I say the biggest, I mean the biggest in the
biggest
world.
in the
Come
world,
on, man. Put
Craig.
some respect on his name.
Michael
Go ahead.
Jordan.
All right, now let me ask you a question.
6
Can
rings. Go
I
ahead,
ask
B.
a question? Let me ask a question.
Don't ask us a question. State your facts,
No,
because you ask
let
a
me
question, we're
ask
going to
you
get
a
the flow.
question.
No,
The
go
greatest
ahead.
running
Do your
back-
thing.
Let me
Do
ask
your
you a
thing.
question. No, let me ask
Can
you
I?
a question. The greatest running back ever. How many rings does he have? Who's the greatest running back ever?
Well, we talking about
talking
Jordan
basketball.
LeBron,
I'm just
bro. Why
asking
you talking about
We talking
football?
basketball.
Answer my question. Who's
Can
the
I
greatest running
can I
back
break
I
down?
don't know who the greatest running back
no.
is.
You don't say that. Okay, we not gonna.
O.J.
you wanna act like
Simpson?
you don't know. Huh?
You going O.J. Simpson?
You tell me,
How
BC.
many
I
rings
don't know.
OJ
I
got?
thought we talking about Jordan and LeBron. Go
Just
ahead.
answer the question. How many rings you got? My point is, teams win championships, not players. Am I right or wrong?
We crazy.
You
You
crazy. You
crazy.
just said that in your football analysis. You said
So you
it
telling me
takes
the
a
Cleveland
team
Cavaliers?
to win
So
a
you telling me the
championship.
Cleveland
You
Cavaliers
said
gonna win
it
the
takes
championship
a
without
team.
LeBron?
No.
Let me talk.
So the
You
Cleveland
said-
Cavaliers gonna win the championship without LeBron?
No.
What?
Cleveland Cavaliers gonna win the championship without Lebron?
No. Michael
Exactly.
Jordan
So what are you
never won a
talking
ring
about?
The
without
Lakers ain't
You
even
make
gonna
no
win
sense.
with
Cavaliers
LeBron.
don't
The
make the
Lakers ain't gonna win
playoffs
with
without
LeBron.
LeBron. Without
The
Jordan,
Lakers
his
won
team
with
goes
Let him
to
talk.
the
Let him
Eastern
talk. Let him
Conference
talk.
Finals.
Let him talk.
Without
Go ahead.
Jordan, his team goes to the Eastern Conference Finals. Without LeBron, they don't make the
Man,
playoffs.
that ain't even
They're the
true,
worst
bro.
team in
The
league.
Bulls got so sorry when Jordan left. When he
Got
went to the
sorry. They
Wizards,
went to the
dog,
Eastern
the
Conference
Bulls got
Finals.
sorry.
Bro,
Use
let me
your
ask you
phone
The
for
Bulls
Google.
got
another
sorry,
question.
bro.
Who
When
beat the greatest
he
team
left and went
ever
to the
in-
Wizards, they got sorry, bro. What are you talking about?
Who beat the greatest
Everybody
team
left. Scottie Pippen
Who
left
beat
as
the
well.
greatest team
Well,
ever? Who beat the
Everybody
greatest team ever?
left.
Who beat the greatest team ever? Who beat the greatest team ever? LeBron
Not
James when
LeBron.
it beat
Not,
the Golden
not
State Warriors
LeBron.
is
Because the greatest
ever. They got
team
the
is when they
best
had
record ever.
KD. The greatest team is when they had KD. LeBron
No,
even
they
said
weren't.
himself.
They had
He
the
said,
best
"Boy,
record in the
that's the
league."
greatest team
Oh
I
my
ever seen."
God.
Yeah.
Bro,
When he had KD,
stop
KD
sleeping
gave him
on
that work.
What's the best?
Pulled
what's
up
the
on
best
the 3
team
line. It's
Go ahead,
over
let him
with.
talk. Let him talk.
Let me talk. Did the Golden
Can I
State
go?
Warriors not have the best record in the league ever?
Can
The
I
best
go?
record
Man,
ever.
KD
Yes or
on the
no?
Warriors is the best team
Oh,
ever.
let
Go ahead.
BC go.
They
BC
had
got
the
the flow.
record. LeBron James went down there, scrubbed them boys out, came back from what? Came how many down and one? How many times Jordan came back from 3-1 and 1? Explain it to me.
He did against the Pacers. Jordan did. Against Reggie Miller and the Pacers, yeah.
You keep
on,
asking questions,
Come on,
BC. You
man.
need to state your facts.
Yeah, Jordan
I'm
did.
stating facts.
Jordan
Go
did,
ahead.
BC.
Okay, they
Go ahead.
speak on
I got
LeBron.
something.
They
Go ahead.
speak on LeBron not being clutch. Okay. And hold on, they speak on LeBron not having a killer instinct. I recall
Okay, no
LeBron
ring talk, but
James
go ahead.
I
Yeah, they ain't talking
recall-
rings. They gonna get off of
21.
rings. They can't talk rings. Go ahead.
Players win championships. Teams win
Hold on.
championships.
Yeah, all
Can
right.
I
But you
get
just said
the
that
ring?
players win championships. You right?
Okay, so I recall the team that beat Shaq and Kobe, which was the Detroit Pistons, which had Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton,
You talking about Eastern
Chauncey
Conference Finals.
Billups, both of the Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. LeBron James at 21 years old put them out of the playoffs to go to the finals at 21
lost,
by
right?
scoring 20
And lost.
by scoring 25 straight points.
And lost,
Okay.
right?
No, he
He
beat
was
them.
21. He played
No,
one of
he
the
lost
best
in the finals,
first
didn't he?
teams
That
of
year,
all
didn't he lose in
time.
the
I'm
finals?
gonna tell you, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
tell you the team when he beat them, he had to play against a team with Bruce Bowen, Michael Finley, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan. This
Right.
is LeBron's team that he played at 21 years old against.
Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes, Boobie Gibson, what is
Antoine
Zagreus
James?
Sabonis, and somebody else. Just a whole bunch of nobodies.
Ilgauskas.
Murph, Roy,
That's
everybody
who
else.
this man
A bunch
played
of nobody.
That's who this man played against 4 All-Stars. I mean, 4 Hall of Famers. Against.
So I hear a bunch of
Now-
excuses why they lost. That's what I'm hearing.
Excuses.
Lost.
What was
I'm
Jordan
telling
doing
you
at 21?
When I
Where
tell
was
you
Jordan
that
at
Michael
21?
Jordan lost in 94, 95 when he lost when he came back to play against the
Man, that man came back in March, man, and jumped in the season.
That's
With
your
2 years of
excuse,
fresh
though.
legs.
Okay, so that's
2
an
years of
excuse.
fresh
So let
legs.
me get into LeBron. Okay, he lost that finals. The next finals he went to, he lost against the Dallas Mavericks. I totally 100%
Swept.
blame LeBron.
No, it wasn't a sweep, but
He
he
didn't get
lost.
swept by the
He
Mavericks.
got an L. He
What
got
it 4-1? 4-1?
No,
You
it's
can't-
4-2.
Can't
4-2.
speak. No, it was 4-2. What are you
4-2?
talking about?
Well, he still
Okay.
lost. That's what matters.
He got
Play
swept by the
off.
Spurs.
We give that to LeBron.
He got
Okay,
swept by the Spurs.
Definitely.
I love LeBron, though. He's just
He
number
did-
2.
He got
He
swept by
number
the Spurs.
2.
He got swept by the Spurs at 21 years old. He never got swept by the Spurs again. He actually beat the Spurs the next year. No, he beat OKC with Harden, Russell, and
And they was
KD.
young. And they was young.
Bro, you act like
It's always
Hall of Fame
you looking at
D
LeBron
Wade
do
ain't
something.
nobody. You act like Hall
Hold
of
on,
Fame D
don't go
Wade
there
ain't
yet. Don't
nobody.
go there yet. Don't go there. Let him go. Let him go.
Let me go. He beat them. Then they beat the Spurs the following year, and they lost to the Spurs. And then he went to Cleveland. Now he went to Cleveland. They wasn't even a playoff team. Okay, when he went to Cleveland, he played against Steph Curry, and this team is Steph Curry and company. They lost. He didn't have Kyrie Irving or Kevin Love. It
Both
was
were
his
Yes, he
injured.
did.
First
They
round.
was on the team. They was hurt, but
Both
they was on the
injured.
team.
Both were injured
Them
in the
boys
first
weren't hurt.
They
round.
were
Kevin
on
Love
the
wasn't
team
hurt.
if they didn't play.
Kevin Love
Roy.
wasn't hurt.
That makes no
Kevin
sense.
Love was playing
He
Hummer.
was hurt. He hurt his shoulder.
Kevin Love wasn't hurt.
Play. He got out in the first round against Boston Celtics.
What
Kelly
year that
Olynyk.
was?
When he yanked his shoulder out. What you call it? Yanked his shoulder out.
Oh,
Because he knew
when Chef Curry get them boys that work.
Okay, and LeBron, and let me tell you what LeBron averaged in that series. Since we
Man.
I
So
can't
more,
talk about
more excuses why they lost. Go ahead.
More points, more rebounds, more assists than everybody in the playoffs.
That's the
Bro,
next series. Hold on.
Honestly, I don't think
series-
people want to hear excuses why they lost, bro. I don't think they want to hear them excuses.
LeBron averaged 37.7, 53%, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists a game.
But
In
Jordan
the finals.
averaged more points than LeBron over his playoff career.
Who?
No, LeBron is the
Yes,
all-time
yes.
playoff scorer.
Yes.
He
He averaged more rebounds and assists, but he did not average more points than Jordan over the 6 championships that Jordan was in the league, bro. That he won. He did
He
not
was
average
the
more points than
all-time
LeBron.
leader.
Did not average more points than LeBron, bro. He did not average more than LeBron, bro. He gotta
Finals.
stop that. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all gotta stop that. He did not
Okay.
average more points than Jordan in the playoffs.
The GOAT?
And hold on, and then hold on. You just had your 3 minutes. Let me go because it took LeBron 118 more games to pass him in scoring. That's why everybody
With
said
less shots.
scoring.
With
Hold
less
on,
shots.
hold on,
With
hold
less
on, bro. I just
shots.
let y'all talk. I just let
Let me
y'all
tell
talk.
you.
I just let y'all talk.
But you
It
can't
took
say
him 100.
with
It took
less
him
shots.
118 more games. It took him
With
118
less
more
shots.
games. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. I had to let you out of flow. All I'm saying is it took him 118 more games. That's like me driving to California, and then you show up a year and a half later talking about you beat me. How you beat me,
But
bro?
I
I got
use-
here a
but I-
whole year. I
But
got
I-
here a
but
whole
I
year
use
and a
less
half before
gas than
you.
But I
So
use
it's no
less
way.
gas than you. I use less gas than you.
Man, no, man, ain't no less gas. You use more
Right.
gas. You
No, I
use
use
more
less
gas. It
gas.
took you
Look,
longer.
all your
It took you
point- all your
longer.
point
At the end of the
I
day,
took
that's
less
all y'all
shots.
can hang y'all hat on. All you can hang your hat
Oh.
on. And like I said, I am a LeBron James fan. But at the end of the day, it took him longer. It took him longer. And Jordan went to the finals. He never lost in the finals.
6-0.
He
You
never
can't argue
lost.
that.
He never lost.
6-0.
He just never lost in the finals. It's never happened. We never witnessed it. It's never happened. He did a three-peat. LeBron never won a three-peat. LeBron had to go to Miami and team up with Dwayne Wade to get a ring.
Hall of Fame,
LeBron,
D-Wade.
Michael Jordan stayed home. He never left. He stayed down till he came up. LeBron had to leave.
He stayed
left.
down.
Made
He
it
had the best rebounder
He made
ever.
it cool
He
now.
got the best
He
rebounder
did
ever
do that.
in the
He
history.
made it cool to leave your team. He made it cool. He made it cool. Dame Lillard was the last of a dying breed. Dame Lillard said, I ain't leaving. And the only reason Dame left, because Dame even said, I'll stay. The only reason he left, the GM ain't want him back.
Let me ask you a
Nah,
question.
it's cool.
Was
But
Dennis Rodman not the
KD
leader? Was
KD
Dennis
went and
Rodman not
joined
the
up
best
with Steph
defender in the
Curry.
league? Was Dennis Rodman not the best rebounder and best defender in the league?
Bro,
at the
Dennis
time?
Rodman, bro.
LeBron
What?
come
James
on,
is
man.
never.
Please do not.
He
Please
was-
do not
he was-
discredit Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
Who
Rodman,
averaged
I'm not
100
saying that.
rebounds a game.
I'm not saying
He
that.
averaged the most rebounds ever in a season. Dennis Rodman.
I'm not saying Dennis. You
Man,
gotta
you gotta score the ball to win a championship. Let's be
right.
clear
But
on that.
you gotta have good players. I'm not gonna say that. But LeBron
Right.
had AD. Michael Jordan's never played with an AD. Ever.
He played with Scottie. He played with Scottie Pippen.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We
Yeah,
talking
Scottie
AD is a
Pippen,
unicorn.
Scottie Pippen is a Hall of Famer.
Hold on, let me
But guess
break
what?
down-
So
let me
is
break
D
down
Wade.
something.
So is
Let me
D
break
Wade.
down
So is Dwayne Wade.
So is AD when it's going all said and done. Come
Michael
on, man.
Jordan.
Like, let's be real.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does coaching matter?
Of course.
Yeah, Phil Jackson definitely matters. Absolutely.
I'm asking Murph. You an NFL player. Does coaching matter in sports?
Yes, coaching matters.
Okay, so
Coaching matter.
okay, let's get into this. Michael Jordan played in college with Dean Smith, Hall of
Greatest
Famer.
college coach ever.
Hall
One
of
of
Famer.
us.
He goes
One
and
of them.
plays with John Collins, and then he gets Phil Jackson, arguably the greatest coach in
No,
the
he didn't have Phil Jackson at first. He didn't
Yeah,
have
he-
Phil
No, he
Jackson.
said Doug
Doug
Collins.
Collins.
Doug
Yeah,
Collins
yeah,
was
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And
He
then
ain't have.
Phil
Okay, I can't. It's kind of hard.
Doug Collins is a Hall of Fame coach, and then he went and got Phil Jackson after that.
So who
And
fault is
that's what
that?
it was. Michael Jordan, listen,
So
y'all.
LeBron
Let me tell
hired
y'all people this, because y'all don't know nothing. Michael Jordan.
Who don't know? I know. I know.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people. Don't y'all got fans in the audience? I'm talking to your
You
audience.
got viewers. You got
Because
fans. Your viewers.
I like your viewers
All
and
I'm
your
saying
audience.
is-
to know, I like your viewers and your audience to know something.
Tyrone
Michael
Lue.
Jordan-
Tyrone. He had Tyrone Lue. Was a
Hold
good.
on.
Was a good coach. He had
Hold on. But that was his first year ever coaching. Let me get on. Let me
Right.
get off of that.
a good
LeBron
player.
never had a coach. Every one of his coaches was his first year. Eric Spoelstra, that was his first year coaching. He was a camera.
raised
guy.
Vogel not a
Spoelstra.
good coach. Didn't he win? Who
Camera guy.
won the championship?
Eric
Vogel
Spoelstra's
never-
not a good
Eric
coach.
Spoelstra is a Hall of
Eric
Fame coach.
Spoelstra,
LeBron
first year
raised
coach
Spoelstra.
was LeBron James.
Oh my goodness.
LeBron raised
Okay.
Spoelstra.
Eric
How
Spoelstra,
many
first
finals
year
Spoelstra
coaching
went
was
to after
LeBron
LeBron? How
James.
many? How many finals
LeBron
Spoelstra went to
groomed
after
him.
LeBron?
LeBron
Two.
groomed
How many he
Spoelstra.
After
won?
LeBron.
He
Yeah, how many
groomed
rings
him.
Eric Spoelstra got? 2,
Man.
right?
All with
He only
LeBron.
got
Yeah.
those two because of who?
LeBron groomed Spoelstra.
Okay.
Now,
Now
But
let
what
me
I'm
get
saying
into
to
the
you, you act like he ain't had no coach. You making a statement that these are the coaches LeBron had, like he wasn't a good coach.
Yeah, like they ain't
He
like he ain't got
wasn't.
Hall of
He
Fame
just
coaches.
came out the video room.
Hey, let me
He was
tell
out
you
the
something.
video room.
Let me tell you something.
Man, stop that, bro. He
They
had
pulled
been an
Spoelstra
assistant
out
coach
the
before
video
then.
room.
Before you cut
No.
me off, let me make 2 more points. Before Michael Jordan found this man, grace of God, because they were lottery picks, Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen was lottery picks. They were lottery picks for a reason. Y'all look
Yeah,
up
because
what
the
a
team
lottery
was sorry,
pick
and
is.
that's why they had
Lottery
picks.
pick. Y'all look up how you get lottery picks now. Okay,
Just like
before
Cleveland,
that,
that's how they got
Michael
LeBron.
Jordan.
Same way.
Well, let me talk, Roy.
Go ahead, go ahead,
Because
go
I get
ahead.
facts. I don't talk what you
Okay,
talk.
go ahead.
I talk facts. I talk the real. I don't do that. Let me get into this. Michael Jordan lost in the first round, 1-3 to the Bucks. He lost again in the first round. He got swept. Remember Murph said he don't get swept? He got swept by the Boston Celtics back-to-back years. Then he got
In the
beat
finals,
again.
never.
In his third year.
Never in the finals. What?
Never lost in the finals, Roy.
Never got swept in
Never
the
got
finals,
swept.
ever.
Hey.
Let me finish talking, please.
ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead,
tell
go
you
ahead,
this
go
everything he did before he met this
LeBron
man
did.
named
Go
Scottie
ahead.
Pippen, bro. He lost. He got swept back to back. Then he lost again to the Detroit Pistons 1-4. Then he lost again to the Detroit Pistons 2-4. Then he lost again to the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Thomas again 3-4.
He
So
never
he was
lost in the finals.
Until he met Pippen.
right. And
Until
I
he
can
met Scottie
No,
Pippen.
he never been to the
stayed in
finals
So you tell man, hold on.
before Pippen.
And then
Oh.
LeBron in
Right,
21
because of
years.
Scottie. That gives you another point. Scottie
Bro,
Pippen was
what? Okay, did LeBron win a
you
He
championship by
never
himself?
won without
What
Scottie Pippen
championship
or
LeBron won
Phil
by himself?
Jackson in his life.
None.
when he
Okay.
went and beat what you call it?
He's
When he went and beat
never
the
What
Golden State
what
ever
ring
Warriors.
LeBron got by himself?
Michael Jordan has without Scottie Pippen
Oh
or
my
Phil
gosh.
Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
I will give up.
LeBron can't do it. Why
hold
think
on,
he
time
left
out.
Cleveland?
So hold on. I'm gonna answer that, Tree. I'm gonna answer that. So you gonna take away a championship from Stephen Curry because he had Klay Thompson and Draymond? You can't take that away from him.
I'm not
He can't
taking
help
away
out who his team is.
Right.
That's
I'm
his
not taking
team.
away.
Them
I'm
boys
not
staying
My,
put.
my point, y'all
Speaking
proving the
of-
point I said earlier. Teams win
No.
championships, not players. You're
Right.
proving my
So
point.
therefore,
But
LeBron
wait, no,
never
no,
did
no,
it by
no,
himself.
no. Hold
You
on,
keep
no,
proving my
no.
point.
It's a difference.
You
It's a difference,
are.
bro. It's a difference between teams winning championships and the greatest player of all time winning championships. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. He led, he willed the flu game. He did everything to help his team win. Same thing like LeBron. Same thing like LeBron. You take LeBron out of the team, them teams ain't nowhere. Take Michael Jordan out of the team, the teams go nowhere. What I'm
Let
trying
me
to
ask
tell
you a
you
question.
is, no. All I'm trying to tell you is that Michael Jordan is that guy, bro. He got a sniper,
Now let me
bro.
now let me
This
say
man
this.
got a
All right,
clip, bro. This
all
man
right, let
could
me talk
shoot.
1 second.
Everybody want Kobe wanted to be him. Braun want to be him. Everybody want to be
I hear
Michael
all that.
Jordan, bro. So how can you
I
just
hear
knock
all
the
that.
man off, bro, and say that LeBron because he played 8 more years right now more than Jordan? He played 8 more seasons.
Oh,
All right,
hold
now
on,
here we
BC.
go.
Let me
Now
get
can
this.
I
Let me
talk?
get.
Let me
Let me
talk.
do one
1
thing,
second.
BC.
Let me
Hold
say
on.
Six
one
more
talk.
seasons.
Let me
Six
say
more
one thing.
seasons
Go
right
ahead,
now.
BC. Go ahead, BC.
LeBron is all right. We're all in our late 30s or early. We all in our late 30s, right? LeBron 38, year 21, and he's doing what to the NBA right now? Still arguably the best player in the league. Am I right or wrong?
I'm not saying
Jordan the
he's
best
not.
player in the
I'm
league
not
when he
saying
played
he's
for the
not.
Wizards. What
What
he,
you
I'm not
do-
saying he's not.
He the
was
goat of
LeBron
longevity.
Jordan
That's
the
what he
best
go
player
to.
in the league when he played for the Wizards? Yes or no?
No.
He was an all-star. Yes, he
No,
was an
he was
all-star.
nowhere near. He wasn't even in the conversation to be the best
Who?
player in the league when he played for the
How?
Wizards.
If you're an all-star, you one of the best players in the league. If you're an all-star,
Man, there's 30
Michael
people on the
Jordan
All-Star
was
team.
an
What are you
all-star
talking
regardless.
nah,
about?
ain't no
He can
30.
come
Come
right
on, bro.
now.
Don't do that,
It is.
BC.
It's 15
If you
on
an
each
all-star,
roster.
are you not one of the best players in the league? If
There's
you an all-star,
15
yes or
players
no?
on each roster in
Yes
the
or no,
All-Star.
BC?
Man, he
If
made
you-
the All-Star off his name. That's a popularity
Oh
vote.
my
Nah,
gosh.
see, come on,
All-Star
BC.
game is a
Hold
Come
popularity
on,
vote.
bro.
Hold
That's
on.
It
okay.
is
All right.
popularity.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Fans vote for the
Hey, Murph, let me
All-Star.
ask you-
That's a popularity
Murph,
vote.
So you not one of the best players in the league if you all-star?
That's a
He made
popularity
all-star.
vote.
He still.
All right, BC. Now you ain't
It's
been.
the
You
fans
capping
vote.
right
Hold
now,
on.
bro. You big
Murph,
capping.
let me ask you a question. You always say, "Oh, LeBron played 20 years. He played 20 years." I thought that was a good thing, Murph. Let me
I
ask
didn't
you a
say it was
question.
a
He the
bad
goat of
thing.
longevity. He is.
He the goat of longevity.
Okay, so why do you knock
And
someone
greatness.
that's doing something that's continue to do it, Murph? You
That's why
play
we
in
saying
the
he number
if
2.
you
That's
could
not
play-
bad. Wait.
Murph, you played 10 years in the NFL. If you
Yeah.
could play, somebody would tell you, Murph, boy, Lewis, boy, you finna play 20 years in the NFL. 20 years in the NFL. You'll be out the right, Murph. So that's what I'm
Bro.
saying. So stop using LeBron.
I'm
You
not.
take LeBron still playing at a high level and use it against him. Because when I speak
No.
on
I'm not speaking on that, Trey. All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, LeBron has played more years than Jordan. He also passed him in scoring. He took longer to pass him in scoring, but he also passed Kareem, something that Jordan never did. So I'm giving him
Right.
that credit. But what I'm saying is, when it come down to them clutch moments in the championship game, when he needed to win them, Jordan got the job done.
Jordan was
Jordan was playing.
Jordan got the job.
Bro.
Y'all are old enough to know. Y'all are old enough to know how many times, dog, where Braun was choking in them playoffs, dog, at the end of the games, dog. I'm not saying that his stats wasn't good, but I'm talking about them crucial moments. The 4-2 game.
LeBron has more game
the
winners
Ray
than
Allen
Jordan
game
and Kobe.
when Ray Allen saved his
Okay,
legacy.
let's
Boy,
get that. Oh, BC, time out.
No,
BC, let me get
he
this.
did.
Let me get this.
He hit
Okay,
a
let's
three.
speak
He hit a
on
three
Ray
before
Allen.
Ray Allen hit a three. He hit a
Hold on.
three.
Let me go.
If
Before
Ray
Ray
Allen
Allen
hit
hit
a
a
three,
three.
they lose that series, and he'll have another L.
Okay. It passed. People, I want y'all to go back and I want y'all to look at when the Miami Heat played against the San Antonio Spurs when Ray Allen hit this three, right? I want you to realize that LeBron had in the fourth quarter a total of 16 points.
Yeah,
Let me talk. This is in the fourth quarter. You saying that he not clutch? This is the fourth quarter of that
I'm
game.
not saying he's not clutch.
In that moment,
In that moment,
would have
he
been
was.
Jordan. That Ray Allen hit that three, that would have been Jordan. That's what we trying to see.
No,
Jordan
not
ain't
even
never
that.
hit a three. Come on, man.
I'm not even saying that. Hold on. I'm not even saying that. What I'm trying to say is, all I'm trying to say is that, dog, we cannot. I understand that the stats, the way it looks now, because they do like, oh, with 2 minutes to go in the game or a minute to go in the game, like that
Points per
LeBron
minute and all
stats
of
have
that, yeah.
moved up because of the years that he's played and because of the games that he's played. But if you go run a stat about the finals and being clutch in the finals, dog, it don't compare, dog. It don't compare. Now we talking about season. We talking about the finals.
Listen, I want to
I
speak
thought we
on
was here
that
to
game.
talk about rings.
I want to speak on this game.
I thought we was here to talk about rings.
He had 16 points and 3 assists. 3 assists, that's a total of 20. 22 points total that LeBron scored or assisted on in that fourth quarter for them to come back and get down by 3. He just hit a 3 right before he came back
That's
down.
when he became in the conversation of Jordan. That's when he became in the
Come on,
conversation
the Ray Allen game.
of the first championship.
The three,
Yeah.
the reason why Ray Allen was able to get the what is that? Chris Bosh grabbed the rebound and
And
passed it
dished
to
it
Ray
out.
Allen. Ray Allen gets paid. Roy, please let me talk. Ray Allen
bro,
gets paid
I'm agreeing
millions
with
of
you.
dollars. Ray Allen get paid millions of dollars to make that exact shot that he made. So don't
Just like
talk
John
about
Paxson was getting paid to hit them wide open threes.
John Paxson and Steve Kerr both hit game winners on Michael Jordan's watch. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
LeBron
In the
missed
playoffs.
the 3. He missed the 3. You either gonna it's a make or miss league. He missed the second 3. He hit a 3 right before that, came back down and shot another 3 and missed it. And that's how Chris Bosh grabbed the rebound and kicked it to Ray Allen. Ray Allen didn't save his career.
We gonna let the fans weigh in. We're gonna let the fans weigh in. We're gonna let them weigh in on who they believe the GOAT is of all time in the NBA, LeBron or Jordan. We're gonna let the fans decide that. But just to end it off though, to my point, just going off of top 5 NBA players in the league. Name your top 5 NBA players right now currently.
Right now, no
Go ahead.
specific order.
No,
LeBron
1 to
James,
5. 1 to 5. 1
1
to
to
5.
5?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
BC
Joker,
first, then Trig.
Joker, LeBron, KD.
KD.
Yeah.
LeBron
KD.
1, KD 2. Go ahead.
No, he said Joker 1. He said Joker.
Joker, LeBron,
Oh, Joker,
KD.
LeBron. KD.
And we'll go Curry
Curry.
and then
Curry at 4.
Go
Curry
ahead.
and Embiid.
And Embiid at 5.
Yeah, Giannis is not in my top 5. Somebody
Yeah, no
Okay.
Giannis. Okay.
No Giannis. Okay, we're
He's
going to
not
pull
in
the
my
audience.
top
Go
five.
ahead,
Trig.
Trig.
Man, I got the Joker. I got Embiid. I got Braun. I got hold on. Let me do this over. I got the Joker. I got Boston. What's Boston? What's my guy?
Tatum.
I got
Joker,
Braun.
Tatum.
I
no,
got
you got-
Shea. I got Shea.
Shea
Shea.
Gilgeous? SGA?
I got Shea in my top 5. Y'all tripping right now.
SGA?
Shea and I want to
Hey,
go.
let me get some of that, whatever you on. Trey. Let me get some of that.
Hey,
Shea
this man said
Shea
SGA.
averaging-
Wow.
Right now today, Shea Gilgeous averaging over 30 with 9 and 8. Some crazy shit. Shea going crazy right now.
So he said
hold on,
one
Shea.
Joker.
I'm gonna
Start
go.
over, Trig. Who you got? Joker 1.
He
Who you
said
got? 2,
Joker,
Trig?
Braun,
Wemby.
Tatum.
I like Wemby.
Wemby.
Hold on, Joker,
LeBron,
Joker,
Tatum, Shea,
Tatum.
and Wemby.
Joker, Braun, Tatum, Shea,
Shea.
and Wemby
Yeah.
over Steph Curry, KD.
That's a
Yeah.
Flocka list right there. That's a Flocka list.
Yeah,
That boy on that flocka flail. That boy on that flocka flail,
boy
man.
said,
That boy,
BC, that boy said Wemby, bro. Wemby?
Wemby.
Man, I played, what, 6, 7 games?
All right, let me give you my 5. I'm gonna give you my 5. I'm gonna give you my 5.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna give you
Murph.
my 5. I'm gonna go
Murph.
right now. I'm gonna go right now.
Beat Kevin Durant twice.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
go.
come on, let's go.
Let me go.
Okay,
You
you
can't
got your
defend.
5,
We
you
gonna
got your
leave
5.
it. We gonna leave it to the audience. We gonna leave it to the fans, to the viewers and the fans. I'm going Steph at 1. I'm going Steph at 1. I'm going Braun at 2. Steph, Braun. I'm gonna go Steph 1, Joker 2,
Joker
Braun
better
at
than
3,
Steph.
Different.
Giannis at 4, KD at 5.
Giannis.
Giannis
KD
got
top
Giannis got
five
2
at all. I'm
MVPs.
just keeping it real. KD not
And
even
no-
the best
and
player
and
on
no
the
jumper.
team. Devin Booker
And
is
no
better than
jumper.
Kevin Durant.
Devin Booker's not in your top 5, Trig. I don't want
You
to hear you
said
talk.
Devin Booker better than Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant ain't either.
Hold on.
I got
Time
these
out.
books.
Trig,
Thinking
you
about
said
these
Devin
books.
Booker better than Steph Curry, Trig?
Hmm?
You saying Devin Booker's better than Steph Curry? That's what you just said? That's what you just said?
No, I'm not saying Devin Booker better than Steph Curry. I didn't say that. I
You
said
said-
he's better
yeah.
than Kevin Durant.
Devin Booker better than KD?
No.
yeah.
No,
I don't
sir.
know about that one, Trig.
All right, give your 5 top, Roy. We're gonna dump it out.
Okay, my top 5, I say I got Joker
Steph, go
1,
ahead.
Steph 2, Giannis 3, KD 4, LeBron 5.
Yeah, KD over LeBron.
KD over LeBron.
Y'all boys on that
Flocka.
flocka
KD
flam.
They
over
on that Flocka, boy.
Hey
KD
man,
over
hey
LeBron.
Trig, BC man, we appreciate y'all tapping in,
Salute,
man,
my
enjoying the
boys.
pod, the number
Love,
1
love,
sports
love.
It's
debate
always love,
podcast
man.
in
Trig,
the
the
world.
truth. It's always love, baby. BC,
Love,
always
man.
love.
You appreciate y'all. Oh man, hey, we gonna tap back into this debate too.
Hey,
we ain't done
one
yet.
thing I love about Trig, the truth teller, he gonna tell like he see it, man.
And
Salute.
he sees it wrong. I mean, he's blind. That boy blind. That boy
LeBron
blind.
is first in points. He's the
Nope.
all-time leader.
Michael Jordan is first
and
in
he's
rings. He's first in
He's
scoring
not first in
titles.
rings. Jordan is not first
Answer
in
this
rings.
one question, and Deep, cut him out of here. Answer this one question. How many scoring titles LeBron got? And how many
He
Michael
only
Jordan got?
one, he's not a scorer.
One.
Okay,
He
he's not a
don't-
scorer.
he don't
Okay,
count
he's not a
scoring.
scorer.
Thank you,
All-time
BC.
leading
Thank you.
scorer.
Thank you, B.
Okay. We're gonna jump into our Monday night picks and we done for the day, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. One-on-Ones podcast with Murph and Roy, the number 1 sports debate podcast in the world.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
TikTok,
X,
Twitter,
whatever you call it.
Twitter, X, however you want to call it, man. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, man.
Who
Hey,
you got tonight, Murph?
Monday night. Who is the game tonight, man? All the good
The
games
Jets
feel like Jets.
and the Chargers.
I'm going Chargers. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Oh, I'm going Jets. Jets.
Oh,
Jets.
you going Jets?
Let's go.
You going Jets?
Yes, I'm going Jets.
I'm
You
gonna
know
go.
what? Go ahead.
Why?
You know why I'm going Jets? That boy Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
He's a
Wilson.
bad man.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
And I gotta
Wilson.
give you credit too, though. You beat me by 0.5 point in fantasy football.
Oh.
He beat me. They'll shake my hand, man. He beat me. He beat me.
Hey, Murph,
Hey,
just real quick. I was
yo.
so scared, bro, because you know
Dawg, I
what? When
can't
the
believe,
Bills
bro.
scored, do you know if they would have kicked that field goal,
Oh,
you would have
gosh.
won?
For real?
Because you get 1 point for a
they
extra
went for
point.
2?
They went for 2.
That's crazy. I lost
Listen.
by 0.5 point. Like
Less
a
than 1
third,
point.
less than a third of a point. and that's Christian Kirk, man. We need you back, man. I know it's bye week. I hope you well rested. I need Christian Kirk back. You know,
And what also hurt you too, man, I think Osborne, shout out to
Osborne,
man. He went down with
Minnesota. He went
concussion.
down first quarter.
Yeah,
He's been
so that
a
kinda-
young. He a rookie receiver. He's just a young receiver.
No, he's not a rookie.
Yeah, he's not
He
rookie.
been in the league a few
Yeah,
years.
he young receiver. He been in a few years, but he got hurt.
But you had Algier. If you played Algier, you would have won. You took him
Yeah.
out and put in
I don't know who I
put
put
in
in.
Osborne instead of
Osborne instead
you
of
had
Algier.
Algier in.
Yep. And I played Bucks defense instead of Dallas defense. Dallas defense gave me 2 points. I would have at least got one.
You would've
3
won.
points. Any
Any
one
one of them moves, you
Hey,
would've won.
I'm learning though this fantasy football for all the fans out there, man. From a pro that's played, that never did fantasy football, I can't say, bro, I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
It's fun, bro. It really is fun. It makes you stay in tune with the game, makes you learn all the guys that's playing, the positions and everything.
Matchups.
So, yeah, man. So
okay, so I had the Jets, you have the Chargers tonight. What's your score prediction?
I'm going Chargers 24-17.
Chargers 24-17.
24-17. 24. I'll go 24-14.
Chargers 24-14.
24-14.
Okay. I got the Jets. It's gonna be a low scoring game. I got the Jets winning 17-14.
17-14?
17-14.
17-14 Jets. All right. I know the Jets got a really good defense, man. I'm just hoping that Justin Herbert turns it around. You know. Deke, it look like we got some questions from the fans, comments. What we got?
Okay. In fairness, Chiefs didn't score in the second half.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think where they
Who
scored.
won?
Where they scores, they might have been scores.
Who won? Who won the game? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, the Chiefs won, but
L.A.
defense is why they won. But go ahead.
Our secondary is hurt. Davis is okay against big receivers, but against speed and agility, he's trash. Whitfield is hell of it in the box.
Hurts and pass coverage. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Wise Duke, man. Like I said, our secondary was the reason why we lost the game for Tampa Bay Bucks.
For sure. They're the reason we lost, but I don't agree with Rashawn with the Whitfield can't guard. He could cover too. He just hasn't been covering. He might have not covered this past game, but, you know, he's first team All-Pro.
Okay.
Ooh, C.J. Stroud has more career touchdowns than Kenny Pickett in 13 fewer
games.
That's a heck of a stat, Lawrence.
That's a great stat.
Under center is slowly being phased out. The pistol is becoming the new under center NFL offense. No, it's not. Pistol. How is pistol? Only team doing it. Only team that's doing pistol is the Dolphins and the 49ers.
Well,
nobody doing pistol.
Okay, I'm saying it's a more wide open, space driven league, bro. They're trying to get players in space nowadays, more so than they were in the past. In the past, he was I formation type formation.
I understand what Rashawn is saying on this comment. He's saying that the NFL should emulate college. I disagree. You know, he's saying that it doesn't make sense to be running different, systems or whatnot. But the reason why, this is why, from my perspective, why college teams don't do, I don't know why they don't do it, but the NFL, I know being in tough games, bro, when it's like 14, 17, 21, 20, like you got to be able to get that 1 yard and run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Now they're doing the tush push, but when you get an I formation with a tight end, boom, and there's so many plays off of that. You could play action, hit the tight end in the flats, hit the fullback in the flats, deep cross, you know, all those types of things, but college coaches won't do it.
A true freshman meeting.
Fred Warner up the A-gap is not a good look.
Yeah, I agree. They ain't ready yet, man.
I should be available, but I'm all lifetime. I saw maybe 2 NFL players ready to go out of high school.
Yeah,
Maurice Claret was one of them that we thought could have went to the NFL. I think Adrian Peterson could have went to the NFL straight out of high school.
Possibly.
You know,
Possibly.
I think Cam Newton could have went straight out of high school, NFL out of high school.
Cam Newton was built different.
Built different. Yeah, Kobe. I messed up on that one. I forgot about Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe
Rest in
and
peace,
Shaq
Kobe. Shaq and them, they went 3.
I'll say about
but I was just trying to make a point of 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been 20 years since this happened.
Right.
You know?
Now, they both teams have Phil Jackson, so keep that in mind, too.
Yeah, they both had Phil Jackson,
Jordan.
which is great. But
Yeah.
Phil Jackson was more of like a...
He was a system guy. He had the triangle offense.
He had a triangle offense, but, you know, he did yoga, and he, like, lit incense and stuff. Like, he was a different type of coach. Like, he wasn't all the way, like, you know...
That's what they call him.
Jordan is Matthew Sharp. We're going to end on this one. Jordan is the greatest player in NBA history, and it's not even close.
Salute.
Thank you, Matt Sharp, man. We just thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on your notifications. The #1 sports debate podcast in the country. The #1 sports debate podcast in the country. Make sure you come on every Monday, 8 a.m. Murph and Roy. Got anything for him, Roy?
No, man. Just we see y'all next week, and much love.
See y'all. All photos considered. Make sure you check it out. Tropical Smoothie. James Insurance Solutions. You got anything in insurance you need? Car, auto, boat, house, whatever it is, man. Holler at my brother Roy. You can get at me. Hit me in the DMs. Make sure if you need anything with a podcast, photos, pictures, hit me up. All photos considered. And if you get hungry, make sure you get you some Tropical Smoothie Cafe. All right, have a blessed week, world. We'll see y'all next week.